YouTube, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. All right, I've actually heard a lot of things about this game back then. Maybe a little late to play it, but I've always wanted to play it. It is, I guess, it's kind of like I know it's a Renpai game, right? So I have a little experience with Renpai. I actually did make a game with it, but I'm probably never gonna upload it because I don't want to get like a cease and desist or anything. But anyways, I don't really know what this game is about. The description wasn't really like clear or anything. It was just like I guess a really wholesome game. I don't know much about it. All I know is that there are just some memes about it, and you know, it was popular. So I'm excited to get into it. All right. Hey, hi. I see an annoying girl running towards me in the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Oh, yeah, I can actually relate to that in a way. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. All right, but if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Okay, all right. Interesting. So I'm okay. So I'm my own character. Okay, cool. Interesting. Okay, so however, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Okay, so that's Sayori. That's my, I guess, best friend. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Okay. Oh, I actually talk. Okay, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mo. If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Dang. Okay, so I'm a guy. I seriously thought it was just all women in this game. I'm a guy. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Okay. She's cute, guys. I like her. We walk the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Mo, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's talking about. I gotta be a guy, man, because only guys would just like tune out women like this and just be like, yeah, whatever. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content by getting by in the average while spending my free times on game and anime. Bro, this dude is me. That's how I feel, man. I'm like, you know, just do the bare minimum. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, dang. All right, for real. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know. Or now I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So if y'all watch my other videos, right, my reading is horrible. Why all of a sudden can I read good in here when it matters most versus over there when it's like minor stuff? This is a whole text-based game and my reading is just so good for some reason. I don't understand. Okay, where have I seen this classroom before? I feel like I've seen it multiple times. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Is that a compliment? You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. But I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. What club? Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Oh, dang. Y'all ever see that thing in the anime where like people will be like, let me think of a random name. Sayori-san. And then they have like the ellipses afterward, like they're trying to have some type of empathy in it. So you would think they were like, "Dang, I feel your pain," and then he just says that. That's kind of funny because I was expecting him to be like, "Okay, cool," but then he's like, "Nah." Anyway, Mini, Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she wanted it, because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. That's how I feel. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Ironic, huh? Can't tell if she's really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning that she had planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. So I got this game from itch.io, right? And that game is notorious. That site is notorious for having like seemingly innocent games and then end up being like horror games or whatever. So I'm like, I don't remember if y'all ever watched the open house gameplay I did in like October a few months ago. I thought it was like a normal, wholesome, like just exploring a house and then being like, I want this or don't. And then it turned into like a horror game. So I'm kind of half expecting this to also be a horror game because like if you go on that site, it's just so many horror games, man. Like I can't even find anything else. You go on adventure, horror games, action, horror. You go on like romance, horror. I don't understand. Anyway, so thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section for the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the class door. Everyone, he's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Girl 1. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Mo, what a surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh, I'm quiet. Okay, so these are the 3. Oh, words escape me in this situation. Oh man, bro, don't fumble this bag. This club is full of bruh. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Okay. Alright, so I already figured out who what do they call it? A tsundere? Tsundere. The anime term for like this person who's just like mean but is secretly nice inside. That's gotta be this one. Right here. Right here. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki. Natsuki is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. So, is this high school or college? She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. What? See? Okay, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. You two look like sisters. Sayori says that quietly into my ear that turns back into the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Okay, so she's the shy one who's incredibly smart. Probably like really nice. Probably the nicest out of everyone. Okay. So, you know what this group reminds me of, minus this girl right here. When we get to, I think her name is Monica, the last one, right? I'll say when I get there though, when they're all on screen. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Mo. Oh, we know each other. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little... You too! Oh my god, bro, he's fumbling this. Come sit down. You know, I can't blame him, because if you're in a room full of girls, right? Especially like as a adolescent, you're just like, oh my god, what do I do? You don't want to look ugly. You gotta make sure you look good. You gotta say things properly. You gotta, you know, it's kind of like how I'm talking right now. Come sit down. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh. Okay, so this is a literature club. You sure this isn't like the food club? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. And so you already mentioned it is widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh, she's smiling. She's happy. Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the tray. I'm sorry, I was looking at everybody else. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I was kind of half expecting her to be a bad cook because it would be kind of funny. The whiskers are drawn with ice and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. She just takes one and throws it on the floor. Well, you know. Wow, look, she's all nice now. So I bet if I say something, she's gonna snap at me. Just hurry and take one. Dang. Sayori grabs one, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Look at that. Tsundere. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Bro. But not for you, you know, dummy. Yeah. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of us before setting down teapot next to us. The cupcake tray. What the heck? Man, my reading is getting bad again. You keep a whole tea set in this class, bro. I'm reading. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I hate tea. Guys, I hate tea. It tastes like plant piss. Yuri faints smiley to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ah, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of and how to prevent for events. I'd much rather take something I prefer and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, what's up with that? You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Interesting. I don't know, I'm kind of surprised. If she's that popular, right? The most popular girl in school, athletic, smart, pretty. I expected it to be full. It's just only 3 other members. I'm kind of interested in this. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Interesting. Oh yeah, okay, I was trying to mention. So, minus Sayori, yo, these characters you know who they remind me of? I think that these girls remind me of the Powerpuff Girls. That's what they remind me of. Like, so you got the one on the left. She's Buttercup, right? She's mean and like rowdy, but she's secretly nice. And then you got Bubbles in the middle, right? Who's really just like kind, sweet, shy, super nice. And then you got Blossom on the right, you know, who's the leader, like a good mix of everything and mature, you know. So I think it does remind me of the Powerpuff Girls in a sense. And then I guess Sayori is just filler. I don't know. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't know if I could keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, especially since I don't even like literature. I don't even like literature at all, even like me. I don't really. I used to as a kid, but not anymore. So Mo, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that question. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you? Well, let's see. She about to name me like 50 books. Yuri traces the rim with her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that are deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, interesting. I was about to say she about to name like The Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. It was obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Hey, I respect it, man. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh? Foreshadowing? I've read a horror book once. He's just grasping. Yeah, I'm desperately grasping for something I can relate to. At this rate, you might as well have a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Why? Someone as gentle as... Be gentle. Okay. Calm down. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to a whole nother world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. So is this really like the whole game? I'm curious. Like, what story is gonna be unfolding in here? This game is really popular, so I'm really curious. What's so special? Let me get back into this. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes died over me for a split second. Never mind. What's up with her? You got a problem with me, man? That's what I usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give that back. Fine. What the heck? Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. You write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how she feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe. If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable sharing hers. I guess it's the same. I was about to say. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Well, we sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. They look around, quizzle at that word at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. That's stupid. Yeah, let's do it. Does that include me? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mo? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayo may have convinced me to stand by, to convince me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and oh dang! Look at their faces. They all got so mad. I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought. Mo. They all they slide down some. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Bro, what are you doing? You're fumbling this. I mean, what are you gonna go into, like anime club? You know it's gonna be a bunch of sweaty, dirty, non-showering, fat boys in there that only ever want to talk about like women's breasts. Or then you got y'all ever seen the actual anime like fan base? Man, they are so toxic. They'll just like the Dragon Ball fans be like, Goku, he'll solo everybody. I don't care if he got a move called beat Goku. He ain't beating Goku. And then they'll just be like, then the Naruto and One Piece fans be like, Boruto is better than every character in One Piece. And then they be like, nah, bro, this character and this character is better. They just be going at it. So, man, you should just stick to this. Literature is nice. They seem nice. And, you know, I don't know. Just stick to this club, bro. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? If writing of poems is the price I need to pay to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh, one by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Mo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh boy, I'm curious too. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Oh hey, just so you notice about me, I'm not gonna say I'm a writer or anything, but I'm kind of confident about my writing skills sometimes. I think I could be a decent writer. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mo, since we already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! And with that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole time, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know, man. Personally, I don't think I would. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of the girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure a good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I hope they give me like the option to actually like have a little freedom in this, like, you know, pick this and that, do that. I don't know, because Renpai games kind of just are like visual novels that just are like pretty straightforward, but you have the option. When I was making my game, hold on, let me quick story. When I'm making my game, right, I wanted to try to make it like an RPG, a battle RPG system along with a story-based system, and that's incredibly difficult. I managed to do that though, in a sense. So it is possible you can make things like RPGs. You can do choices in here. It's like really cool what people can do in this game with this engine. So I do hope I get some freedom. But yeah, I don't know. Should I end the gameplay? I'm kind of. Oh, wait. Oh, I got the choice. They heard me. I was gonna say I don't know if I'm gonna end the gameplay here or continue on more. It's a little like. I don't know. I was expecting it to be like a horror game somewhere through it, but it seems like it's just a regular game. I do kind of like it a bit. It's just that I don't know. It just seems like more of April's type of game. But I'll keep playing it, see how it goes. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, I get options. Okay. Rose or what? So what about this? It's just random words I gotta pick. Whistle, feather, lazy, clumsy, skirt, summer. I like waterfall. That stands out to me. I'll pick whatever stands out to me. Eternity, explode, intellectual, flee, precious, comfort, cry, landscape, existence, journey, precious. Oh my god. This music is fire. Hey, turn this up. Yeah. What? Nightgown, tears, chocolate, flowers, melody, laugh. Doki Doki. Melody. Oh my god. Well, after this gameplay, I know what I will be downloading next. Whirlwind, misery, heart. What stands out to me? Raindrops. Silly, frightening bubbles. Crimson. Either that or unrestrained cloud. Empty, broken, prayer. Meager. Happiness. You see sadness, beauty, play, captive, variance. Yeah, variance. Vertigo, treasure, dare, destiny, passion, romance, insight, marshmallow, anime, jump, amazing defeat, bliss. I don't even know what this word is, or this word. So, should I just pick them anyway? Let me see, jumpy, desire. I don't know, like, I'm just picking words that just stand out to me. Unending, sticky, loud, anger, uncanny. See. sparkle. What should I pick next? I'm still kind of lost. I don't know. Evanson. Disarray. Anxiety. Where should I pick? Peaceful or fireflies? I'm going with peaceful. What is next? I don't really know. Sorry, my singing is trash. I didn't make it myself. If I could, I'd reincarnate as a new singer. Essence. Massacre. Philosophy. Okay, one more. Love, forgive, ocean, all of the tenacious, depression. Yes, all right, we're done. Man, I like that music though. All right, we're here. Hi again, Mo. I was supposed to end the gameplay, but I gotta see what happens. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Yo, all right, hold on. Fun fact. Okay, so let me tell this story really quick. I did once join this, not a club, but I guess it was kind of a club. There was like this math type of class. I don't know. It was kind of like a combination of a club slash boot camp slash camp. And it just was like, and I stayed there, and it was super boring. And like, I just did math all day, and I was like, screw this, man. I don't even do this much math during my math class. I'm like, screw this. So I showed up that one day. I was there from like 9 to 5. It was so boring. Never went back again. I was like, yeah, let me introduce myself. Yeah, I'm this and that. Nice to meet you. I hope I'll be here tomorrow for sure. I'll turn in this work. I'll do this and that. Never showed up again. Glad to see you didn't run away. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Sayori, you need to keep your mouth shut. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Ooh, get her! She finds herself stuck between saying Monica and what is it, manga or manga? Manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, she plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mo always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy schoolwork or busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. What am I, your maid? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Bro, don't put her business out there like that. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Mo could be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situations you just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Oh my god. What is it? Made it sound like a big deal when it's not. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess that it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Yo, he better than me at this. I would have just, like, been like, yeah, man, it's fine. Then I would have just left it like that. It probably would have been an awkward silence. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it.